Hi, beautiful, spicy, blessed family. Welcome to Declan Kitchen. Guys, today Declan is in the kitchen to do what? This is a very, very new recipe originate from Declan Kitchen. It Callaloo Dumpling. Hopefully you enjoy it. But before I begin, if you are new here, hi, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and share the video. Hit that notification bell so you will be the first to know when Declan upload a video. And to all my YouTuber supporter, follower, subscriber, a very big, warm welcome to you all. And to all my supporter who have been watching my content and you never subscribe. If you feel to do so today, then please go ahead and subscribe. Support the thing, support Declan Kitchen. So let's get started in our new recipe, Callaloo Dumpling or amaranth green. So callaloo or amaranth green. So before I even begin the recipe, let me just explain. This is a callaloo we are using. And if you look on the leaf, it's totally different from collard green. This is not collard green. Beautiful spicy people, this is callaloo or amaranth green. It grows in the wild, and if you even go some places, it is scarce. You know, you can't get callaloo anywhere and anywhere to buy. You'd have to go like to the West Indies store or the African market to get it. And when you do get it, it's like a blessing in the sky. So it's not spinach. Spinach, the leaf is different, and collard green, the leaf is big and different. Callaloo cook much less time than collard green. So the callaloo, when you buy it, you know, all these things here, you don't want this on it. You have to cut it off. When you're preparing it, you have to take off all these spoil leaf. So it black, so take them off. And the next thing when you buy your callaloo, guys, you got to look for the raw worm eggs. Sometimes you see the callaloo, they're all full with raw worms egg. Yeah, like this one here. It has a worm egg on it. You see those brown spot there? And sometimes it's white. So all these brown spot on it is worm egg. So you're gonna cut off these leaf. Let me see if I can search to find one with the white worm's egg. So you see these little white spot right here? Sometimes the leaf full all over it. They are worm eggs. So if you're gonna buy the callaloo and you see that it have all these white spotches all over, don't buy it. It's not good. And the callaloo, it have seed. This is the seed. Yeah, the seed is good. You can always plant the seed. When their seed ripe, this is some like a fine black, very fine and black, of a brownish color, and you can just plant it and you have your own callaloo growing. So we're gonna wash the callaloo. So you need like 3 to 4 stalks of callaloo, ½ teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of water. This is 2 cups, but we will be using 1 cup or less. I'll show you. You need your NutriBullet or your blender. And you're gonna need your pot on the fire with some water to boil. You also need your cutting board to cut the callaloo on. As you can see, I placed the callaloo in a bowl. So in a bowl, we're gonna put some salt. So get water, cold water, and place the salt in. I'm gonna place the callaloo, and then I'm using the 3 stalk of callaloo. Before you put it in the bowl, you want to strip the callaloo. You hold it by the stem right there, and you cut in a little part, and you strip the callaloo. You see, you strip go all the way down.
Yeah. Yeah, it should.
After you strip the callaloo, remember, as I told you, you cut off all the leaf that is spoiling. The callaloo, with the salt, you let it soak in the salt water just for about 1 minute or 30 seconds. And you want to shake, 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 shake. So any dirt, before the callaloo go in dirt, so it with chalk, gravel, or some, so make certain you rinse it properly and throw off that water. Guys, when you buy the callaloo, do not put the callaloo long in the refrigerator, because the leaf become falling off and you base it. So as you go home with it, if you can spare some time, just prepare it. You can even cut it up and put it in the refrigerator. So now it's gonna rinse off the salt water. 10 seconds. We pour off that water and shake. Shake the excess water off. So now we're gonna chop the callaloo. And you don't have to really chop this fine, because we're gonna put it in the NutriBullet or the blender. So we're just gonna cut the stem, and you see I'm cutting it. I'm gonna cut this much finer, so I'm not cutting everything. I just cut like that. About 3/4 and quarter, mostly like the leaf. I'm gonna show you what I will be doing with it. I rest it there. With the cut up callaloo, or you chop up callaloo, you're gonna place it in your blender jug. Put it in the jug, and we're gonna rest this aside. So with the leaf that I put down before, I'm gonna roll it in my hand. Roll it as tight as you can. You see, squeeze it. And you're gonna chop as fine as you can.
Oh, into it.
We're gonna put this in a small container and rest aside. So I forgot all about the flour. So 1 to 2 cups of flour.
That's
This is the all-purpose flour I'm using. So let's move on with the water that we need in the callaloo. This is half cup. I'm measuring. You don't want to use too much water.
cool.
You just need enough water just to blend the callaloo. Because I'm not making a lot of dumpling. I think this is enough. Are you gonna place on the blender or your NutriBullet? And ready to mix up and blend up. You see, we got basically we have about a cup of water right now. Because the callaloo have water, it makes juicy, you know. So that's why we just use a half cup of water. Sieve flour. I like to sieve my flour, that's 1 cup. I'm gonna add the next cup to this. Make it 2 cups. So you have to make sure, guys, that your hands are clean. And I'm gonna just use a pinch of the salt in it. And this rest of salt, just stay tuned to see what I'm going to do. So this is a callaloo juice that we just make up, right? Let me stir it up. It have a tendency to second. Look and stir it. This is a callaloo that I chop up. So we're gonna add the callaloo in to the flour. This is a juice. You're not using too much one time, so you measure, and this is half cup. Mix the callaloo up in the flour that you chop up. Make a well in it, and we're gonna add our blend of callaloo juice. Here before I begin, I know this is the next half cup, but we're just gonna set this aside and we're gonna work with what we have. Beautiful people, you're watching the video today and you like what you see and you haven't yet subscribed. What are you waiting for? So we don't need any more of the callaloo juice. That's the half cup, the 2 cup of flour. But if you want to use more, depend on family size and all of that, you can always double your ingredient. And you just need to knead the flour, knead it, roll it, rub and roll. And all you know when the flour is kneaded is when you're looking at the bowl and you see everything is clean, nothing is caking in it. If in case, guys, you put too much of the callaloo juice in the flour, and it becomes soft and cakey, and you see it cake up on your finger and cake all over, that means it's spoiled. So all you need to do, just gradually add a little flour, a little at a time, until you get it in the consistency that you need it to have, like this. In the meantime, you're doing all of this, ensure you have about 4 cups of water to 6 cups of water on the fire boiling. So this is all you need your flour to be looking. And just roll it in the palm of your hand, just like this. And we're good to go. If you want to make a little indent with your fingerprint in the middle, you can do just like this. The water is boiling up. See, you have to make the water boil, come to a bubbles. Then you're gonna place the remaining salt in it. Remember to like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, let me know where you're watching the video from, and please support, share the video with a friend, family, co-worker, subscribe, like, don't just leave a comment and don't like. If you leave a comment, guys, support the thing, like the video. So now our callaloo dumpling in the pot. So after you place it in the, you don't want it to stick, right? So just use the fork and just lift it a little. Remember, you have to put it in boiling water. The water have to ensure the water is bubbling rapid on the fire before you put the dumpling in. You put your callaloo dumpling in the pot and it at boiling, it will all melt out, come soft. So just turn it around so it don't stick. And we're gonna cover and let it boil for 15 minutes. You don't have to turn it again. And I'm gonna be back with you to show you how you know when the dumpling is cooked. So just place the lid on and leave it like that. You see it bubbling? That's all you want it to be, bubbling. So after 15 minutes, guys, oh, do you know if the Callaloo or amaranth greens dumpling is cooked? It's when they start to float. You will see the floating. See, that's the bottom, and see it come up. If you press on it, you can see it go down to the bottom. See it come up on its own, so you know the dumpling is cooked. But don't go away yet, we're not done. So this is it, beautiful spicy family. Our Callaloo or amaranth greens dumpling is now ready for eating. And let me tell you, you know the Callaloo, guys, if you go to the doctor and they say you're anemic, you can eat the Callaloo. Eat up Callaloo, it's full of iron. And it's good to lower blood pressure. High blood pressure is good. And it's good to reduce the risk of diabetes. It's good in vitamin A and C, protein, calcium. It's good for your hair and your nails, guys. It hardly can get, but if you hunt it down at the Caribbean store, but in the supermarket, you will get it. And it mainly grow in Jamaica. I'm telling you guys, give it a try. A new recipe on the horizon done by Declan Kitchen. So anywhere you go and see this Callaloo dumpling cook, you know it was originate from Declan Kitchen.